and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. We're broadcasting live from Copenhagen. The World Meteorological Organization announced today that 2009 will likely be the 5th warmest on record, and the first decade of this century, the hottest since records began. Meanwhile, here in Copenhagen, the environmental group Germanwatch issued a new report ranking the countries hardest hit by extreme weather based on socioeconomic data. For 2008, Burma topped the list, followed by Yemen and Vietnam. The United States ranked 5th, higher than any other industrial nation. The study also looked at the hardest hit nations over the past 18 years. Democracy Now! Producer Mike Burke spoke with Christoph Balz, political director of Germanwatch.
First of all, looked at the last year. This is the last year where we have good data at the moment is the year 2008, and Burma or Myanmar, Yemen and Vietnam were the 3 countries which were most affected in 2008. But then we also have looked to the period from 1990 to 2008, so from the first IPCC report until today. And there it's Bangladesh, Myanmar and Honduras, which were the first 3 countries. And of course this is much more worth to see this period of 18 years than just 1 year, where there is a lot of accidental data for this 1 year in the data here.
And where does the United States stand on this index?
The United States is one of the most affected industrialized countries. There are 2 reasons for this, because of the costs. If there is a hurricane in the US, that there are very high costs for this, but also, and this is very interesting, that there are a lot of people dying there, and these are again the most vulnerable people, the most poor people in the regions affected mainly by hurricanes. So this is really an indication that we have the same also in Europe, in the big heat wave 2003, where more than 70,000 people died in Europe because of this, and also there it were the most vulnerable people, the most poor people, old people who died there. And so we see the same trend as we see in the global picture, that the poorest and most vulnerable people, of course, are the most affected people, also in the rich countries.
Christoph Balz is the political director of Germanwatch. She spoke with Democracy Now! Senior producer Mike Burke. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report, and we are live in Copenhagen.